Hi, I'm Elaine, the Heart Healthy Cooking Lady. Tonight I'm talking about salads. I think salads are a wonderful way to add vegetables into your diet. And if you've been diagnosed with heart disease or diabetes, I'm sure that increased vegetables is something that you are trying to get into. Salads are a wonderful way to do that. There are many different kinds of greens you can use in salads. The ones I'm going to talk about tonight, which I'm using in a salad actually that I'm preparing for our supper. I'm using romaine lettuce and some kale. This is the curly kind. These are turnip greens. I just discovered those a couple weeks ago. They're very good. And of course spinach. Spinach is a wonderful way to add a lot of good nutrients to your diet. They all have vitamin A and K in them, but what is really nice about a salad is it adds bulk into your meal. And sometimes it's just so nice to be able to have a large bowl of something to just chew and swallow and not add a whole lot of calories into your meal. I have broken up the spinach and the romaine lettuce and the kale and the turnip greens into these large bowls. One is going to be for me and one is going to be for my husband. According to the diabetes class that I took 4 years ago, that diabetes educator gave us permission to eat an unlimited amount of salad greens. There are virtually no calories in salad greens, and they add that wonderful bulk, that chewing experience, and when you're looking for something more to eat, salad greens are a great way to do it. The only thing is that salad, over and over and over again, the same stuff gets kind of boring. So I'm first starting with the basics, and then we'll add to it over other videos about various kinds of salad. Now, what will be the problem with the caloric intake for your salads is what you put into it. Tonight I'm going to add some cauliflower and some tomatoes and some mushrooms. Those also are very, very low in calories, and you can have up to 3 cups of raw vegetables before you have to count it as a carb choice. So we can add some of this and have it not count very much at all. Add those into there. I'll add more later. My husband likes tomatoes in his salad. I don't really feel like that tonight, so I'm not going to have them. Throw in some tomatoes. Still almost no calories. I'm going to put in some mushrooms in both of ours. I just feel like having mushrooms tonight. And then what else might you like on your salad to give it a little zing? What I've found is these great little packages of freeze-dried fruits of various kinds, and they don't add that much at all, especially if you don't add a whole bunch. Like this whole package of freeze-dried blueberries the whole bag has only 130 calories and 31 grams of carbs, so you add just a little sprinkle and you're not adding very much at all. These are raspberries, here's some strawberries. I feel like having strawberries tonight, so I will put those on later, near the time when we're going to be eating. If you add a lot of cheese to your salad, you add into the fat content, and that's not good. If you add croutons to your salad, depending on the crouton, you're adding more carbohydrates, you're adding salt, which is also not good if you're looking for a heart-healthy salad. And what in the world do you do about the salad dressing? I think it's easier to know actually what's in the salad dressing if you make it yourself. I know there are lots and lots of bottled salad dressings out there. Some are no fat, but you have to be very careful about the sodium content, and many of them have a relatively high sodium content, so I tend to make my own. This is my basic raspberry vinaigrette. I just kind of eyeball it when I make it. I always use 1 part oil to 3 parts of raspberry vinegar. I like the tang of the vinegar, and I just pour it in here and mix it up, and then just kind of shake it. This I just made tonight. This is my own homemade honey vinaigrette, honey mustard salad dressing, and that is going to be a little bit higher in calorie, but it still is very reasonable, and there's absolutely no sodium. Each 2 tablespoon servings of this has 112 calories, 11 grams of carb, and 11 grams of fat and 5 grams of carbs. The recipe for that is I mixed up 3 tablespoons of Golden Sweet Vinegar and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, I ground those up, 1/2 teaspoon honey, and 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground peppercorns. And I just put them in the container here and mix them up. So if you want to have your whole 2 tablespoon serving, that would be the 112 calories. Of course, if you only had 1 tablespoon, you just have to split the number of calories and carbs. So eating salads can be very fun, it can be very healthy, and I hope to get you on the road to having healthy, fun, chewable, just a good experience of eating salad and having it be healthy. Here's to healthy cooking.